Hi everyone, this is Emery25 and I'm coming to you today to do a tag that I've seen going around YouTube. That's stuff that I don't like. Now I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible. Let's see. I have quite a few things that I don't like, and so I'm gonna try to put this in one video, but I might have to do two. Okay, I'm gonna start with male habits. Okay, men, they get a bad rap. They do, and I don't want to pick on the men, because ladies, I'm gonna get on you next. But the men, okay, I don't like when men leave the toilet seat up. That is like one thing that's just like so inconsiderate, especially in the middle of the night. You wake up in the middle of the night, you're about to piss on yourself because you've been holding it so long. Now you try to get to the bathroom, you can barely see, and then you fall in like about to drown because some fool left the toilet seat up. I mean, really, in this day and age, is it really that hard to put the toilet seat down? I think not. Okay, so the next thing that pisses me off, or things that I don't like, is men who clip their toenails in bed. Like, that is something that just just like crawls my skin. That is something that I just think everybody should know that. And especially when you don't put a towel down. Like, don't even try without putting a towel down, because I don't want to be like put makeup on or something and have one of your toenails scratch me, flying across the room, scratching me in the back or what. I just think that I just hate the sound of just the clipping, and it's, especially in the bed, just get your little towel, lay down on the floor and get busy, but nothing in the bed. Also, I don't like men or people in general who eat in bed. Like, I don't want to wake up and have like crumbs in the bed. Like, I don't want that. No, I don't want crumbs. No, don't eat. I mean, you can bring food in, but have like a little dinner tray or whatever, and and take the tray back with you, because I don't want pizza boxes in there, and I just don't want all that. Okay, so another male habit that I hate, is a pet peeve, is men who are inconsiderate. Like, say, like, you're dating a guy and you're just getting to know him, and but y'all move to the second level of your relationship, and basically you're having intimate relations with him, and that person might go out and come back in the next morning with food like McDonald's, or not even coming from the next night, but just come to your house to come see you with like McDonald's or Burger King, and you're like smelling food like, where's mine at? Oh, I didn't get you none. What? You better walk your tail back out of my house and go get me some food and come back. You do in my house. You do not come into this house empty-handed. Like, you do not come and bring you an egg McMuffin, filet of fish, whatever, and just come in and at least call me and say, babe, I'm on my way. Is there something I can get for you? And if I say no, fine. But do not walk in my house with food and don't offer me none, or don't have enough for me. So that's just rude and inconsiderate. And homie don't play that. Homie does not play that. Okay, so now let's get on the women. Women, I'm going to do a whole nother video on you, boo. But this, I'm just going to touch on a few things, okay? Women who are nasty and trifling in the bathroom. Okay. Men, you are sleeping with some not all, but some. Some of you men are sleeping with some trifling, nasty women, and you're raising trifling and nasty girls. And I don't know how this is coming about. I really don't know. But there's some women who have not figured out how to use the restroom. I mean, you have the ones that squat over the toilet and urinate all over the toilet and drop their blood on the floor, from that time of month, walk off, drop other, waste things on the floor, don't properly dispose of your, sanitary item. It's just really a long list. And, it's a shame where when you have to go in a woman's bathroom and there's always letters to people saying, please don't throw your sanitary napkins down the toilet, or please don't leave anything behind, or if you sprinkle when you take a, please, we shouldn't have to. It shouldn't be that. We should know how to conduct ourselves in the ladies. And really, without a doubt, any Walmart bathroom, Kmart, Rest Stop, the women's bathrooms, mall, like Panera Bread, any club, the women's bathrooms are like, you would think wild animals have been using those facilities. There are a lot of times where I've actually worked at jobs where the men's bathrooms were cleaner than the women's. It's happened over and over again, and I know it's some nasty men. So that's saying something, okay? When the men's bathrooms are cleaner than the women. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. Also, I want to talk about women who have filthy homes. Filthy. I'm not talking about things out of place, here and there, because we all go through it. We might start on a project, might start on something else. And then, okay, still the course of the same day, so we haven't put everything back up yet. Okay, that's one thing. But when you have, you are known for having a trashy house. Nobody wants to come to your house. And I'm not going to elaborate, but I have a very harrowing experience that happened to me. And I am traumatized by it. Okay, and I have... I'm not going to say it. But anyway, I had a very harrowing experience. And I'll just say that if you know your house is filthy and trifling and nasty, don't invite me to spend the night. Like if you hear that I'm coming to town and you know your house is dirty, don't offer your home to me, because that's not helping me. That's not helping. So no. And don't invite me to your house if you have rats or mice. I don't do mice. I've always, ever since I was a little girl, I was a cat lady, okay? You call me cat lady, cat woman, I don't care, because ever since I was 2, I love cats. So I was too young then to be called a cat lady, but I've always loved cats. And I think one of the reasons why I love cats a lot is because I hate rats and mice. Something about hearing in the middle of the night, when you don't know where you're at and you stand over a friend's house, you hear this squeaky, that it just makes the hair on my head, just back of my neck, just stand straight up. And then you got people saying, oh, and then to go in the kitchen, you got to be like, hey, I'm coming in the bathroom. I'm coming in the kitchen, banging your foot down to try to make the rat scatter or the mice scatter, and just disgusting. I just hate to see a rat or a mouse just run like that. That is the nastiest thing. So please work on that, everybody. Let's all pass the word, because we all know who that might apply to. Also, look, ladies, if you don't leave a lot of makeup and hair tracks from 1985. You don't have to save all of that. You're not gonna reuse it. I mean, if you know you're not gonna reuse it, just throw it away. Like, don't hold like old tracks of hair from 10,000. And I don't want to come to your house and see like tracks of hair all over the rug, all over the bathroom sink, makeup all over the place. I don't want to see that. And if I share a hotel room and that's how you are, girl, I'm not staying in another hotel room with you. I'm not gonna. I mean, now women, okay, we're going through suitcases and things of that nature, and it could get kind of messy. But there's messy and then there's messy. Messy is like a filthy tub, hair all over the sink, makeup all over the counter, like not the makeup, but the makeup out of the container, like the brown makeup or the liquid foundation all over the place. No, powder everywhere. No, that's not how you do business. Now I want to talk about people driving, drivers. Okay. It's very frustrating to me to have people coming behind me and tailgating me, especially if I'm in an area where I'm not familiar. Like, you see I'm going slow, right? If I'm going slow, okay, go around me. It's like 3-4 lanes. Go around me, okay? But you don't have to like come behind me and try to get me to go faster, get me to go faster. Look, I'm not gonna miss my turn for you, okay? So you go on, okay? I don't need truck drivers going behind me, flashing their lights, all this crap. If you see I'm going slow, just go around. Just know that there's something going on, okay? And you can't help me right now. You're just making it worse. I love people who speed up around you just to end up at the same light. And it's just like, well, you got to the light 5 seconds more, you're pissed off, you like having a road rage incident, just end up at the same light. Like they say, stay alert, arrive unhurt. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay alert. I'm trying to arrive unhurt where I'm going. I don't want to end up in a body bag. I want to get there safely, sound. I'm taking my time. I'm doing the speed limit. I don't want drivers in speeding tickets. No, I don't. Also, people with unruly children. If you know your child, okay, when you go out to a restaurant and you know your child is like all over the floor, people, waiters, waitresses, you gotta step over them. They got their marbles, they got their toys all over the floor. That's not cool, okay? If you have a little baby and after you and your babies leave, that we need to shut the table down for like 20 minutes to clean up after you and your baby. That's wrong. Crackers, wet wipes from the Gerber baby food, Cheerios, cracker, all over the place. That's just unacceptable. Rice. If that's how you want to let your child act in your home, that's fine. But teach them how to act in public, okay? Show them the right way to go, okay? Please, because this is just ridiculous. And you know who I'm talking to. People who don't know how to tip. Okay, this is 2012. All right. We should know how to tip now, okay? Okay, let me give you a hint. You see your bill as $10, right? You tip at least 15%, okay, for adequate service, okay? 18% if you thought it was good service, really good, and 20% for exceptional service. Now, feel free to leave as much as you want, okay? So, there is no excuse on $10. Okay, you need to be leaving, 15%, what, that's $1.50, 18%, that's $8.80, $1.80, 20% of $10, that's $2, okay? I'm gonna need y'all, all of y'all got these phones, these latest gadgets, all these apps. I'm gonna need y'all to pull up your calculator and go ahead and do the math, okay? And all you people who like to say, oh, well, they didn't give me good service. If they didn't give you good service, that's a whole nother story. But if you are habitually saying that people are not giving you good service, you might need to double check yourself, because you might be someone who likes to say you don't get bad service just so you don't leave a good tip. But like I said, you need to at least be leaving at least 15%, because these servers and waiter, waitress, busboy, bartenders, all these people, what you don't know is that at the end of the night, because I wait tables, we have to tip out. We have to tip out all these people, and when you don't tip enough, basically we're paying for you to eat there. And like I don't know you that well. I don't love you like that. I would love to be able to treat you, but I just can't take care of you, and no excuse. I mean, you don't bring enough money, you have to either look, can somebody spot me a couple dollars, to later, you take it to check, I take it to tip. You work that out with your party, but don't make me suffer because you didn't plan well. I mean, what I do is I'll go online, try to look at the price points of the menu items and try to get an idea. I'm not gonna go in there with only like spend $100 and oh well, that only covers my food, and don't leave a tip. You need to at least be leaving at least $15 tip, okay, off $100. That whole five thing, handing somebody $5, those days are over, okay? We need to move past that. This is a new 2012. Okay, Obama's the president. Look, we need to move past that, okay? And I'm not just saying, because there is a lot of people feel that black people don't tip, okay? But we all know there's many ethnicities that have a habit of not tipping. And, you have Asians, you have Latinos, you have, blacks that all have a reputation of not tipping. Church goers, the list goes on and on and on. But don't be a statistic. You don't have to adhere to stereotypes. You could step out of the box and not adhere to stereotypes. Matter of fact, if I hang out with you and I found out that you don't tip well, you're not hanging out with me again. I mean, I don't roll like that. First of all, I like sowing seeds. I like sowing good seeds into the ground. And if you're not going to tip well, then I gotta kind of cut you off from that type of activity. We can go to McDonald's together, but we can't go to the sit-down restaurant. Alright, well, I'm going to cut it off here, okay? I've said more than enough. And I probably made this video too long. I'm probably going to come back with version 2, okay? But we'll see how this one does. If this one does pretty good, I might do another one. But thank you for watching. That's that stuff I don't like tag. And stay tuned for more videos on my channel.